Hello friends and family, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we'll be making eggplant stew, a great alternative to garden egg stew or nyadua as popularly known in Ghana. So sit back and relax as I take you through this easy but delicious recipe.
Happiness is homemade. It be real, it no be fiction. Join us in Owusuwa's kitchen.
Welcome back, my dear. As you can see, I have my salted dry tilapia here, or koobi. I'm just making sure that I get rid of all the visible salt inside the fish, and I'm cutting the bones out, and I'm going to be soaking this in water for about 2 hours just to make sure that I get rid of most of the salt, because I want to really enjoy the fish without it tasting too salty. An hour in water is fairly good as well. I make sure I prepare my koobi way before I start cooking. So my aubergines or eggplants are washed, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut them into chunks. If you cannot access garden eggs easily where you are, or you simply want to try something different, grab some of these and see it for yourself. You can make a delicious stew out of this to go with your rice, yam, plantain, or anything you normally have your stews with. I would like to mention that if you prefer to make your eggplant stew without the seeds, then you would have to soak it in water for about 40 minutes or 1 hour to get rid of most of the seeds. Personally, I do not mind at all, so I'm going to be making this with the seeds in. So I'm going to be boiling this down with a little bit of water and some chopped onions. The onions helps to give it flavor and texture right from the beginning. Let me take you through to some of my ingredients. I have my scotch bonnet here, ginger, some garlic and onions, and I've blended everything together nicely here. This is my onga cube, which is on standby. I only use it if need be, and some shrimp powder. These are my chopped onions that I'm going to use with the stew. African queen, yes, African queen is in the house. And this is the koobi that just came back from the water. It's been desalted very well and it's ready to go. And I also have some chopped fresh tomatoes here. Okay, and I'm going to show you the eggplant after I boil it down with the onions, and I just put it in a strainer to collect the excess water from it. So yes, we are set. We are going to make the stew. Okay, so onto my heated pan, I'm just adding some palm oil. You can use regular oil, cooking oil if you wish, but I prefer to use palm oil with this recipe. So I'll be frying my koobi or salted tilapia fish very well so it doesn't fall apart in my stew. I'm cooking this for about 4 minutes on each side, 4 to 5 minutes on each side. That distinct aroma of koobi is so strong in my kitchen right now. My extractor is on, my window is open, but still it is taking over. But you know what? It doesn't matter at all because it's going to flavor my palm oil. It's going to make the stew taste so nice. So I guess I'm happy with it. I'm going to fry the other side as well until it is nice and firm. Then I'll take them off the oil. And imagine you were asked to pick one right now. Which one will it be? Head or tail? For me, I'll be picking the head straight away. If you cannot find koobi where you are, just make do with any alternative salted fish that you may find. You just need that kind of aroma, you know, the koobi aroma in this stew to take it to that level that we need. The onions are in, and I'm going to let it fry for about a minute or two. Then I'll add the chili blend and give it a stir and allow this to cook down completely. Please give me a thumbs up if you think this stew is going to be so nice. At this point, the oil is settling on the top, meaning it is ready for the tomatoes to go in. And again, I'm going to stir it and allow it to simmer down completely until all the water is out. Once that is done, then I'll be adding my prawn powder and let it cook for another 4 minutes. Sometimes I also use crayfish powder. And when all is done, I'll be adding my African queen. If you are new to African queen, it is simply mackerel in tomato sauce, and it's so delicious, and it's going to add taste and flavor to my stew. And I would like to believe you like this recipe. For you to want to subscribe and help Owusu's Kitchen to grow. After this, I'll be adding the koobi. The koobi is going to go back to the stew to finish off what it started. So I'm going to be dropping them in, making sure they go underneath the stew so it can release its juices. Okay, so after a while, about 4 minutes of the koobi being in the stew, I will taste for salt. Remember, we got rid of most of the salt from the koobi, but still, I'm just being cautious here. So I'll just give it a taste, and actually, it is good. I will just need about half of the onga cube to make it perfect. And now, I will add the eggplant. It is nice and dry. Look at all that water that I collected in the bowl. So it's not going to make my stew soggy at all. Okay, so I'll add everything together. Here I'm still introducing onions. Remember, we made it with onions. And I'm going to give it a good stir. You know what? This is actually one of the few vegetable stews that children don't even mind eating. It is delicious. You can have this with your rice, your potatoes, your plantain, yam, anything, banku, whatever that you normally have stews with. Wow, look at this. It tastes nice, it looks delicious, and the fish did not fall apart. I'll be having mine with yam and some plantains. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you do have a great day. Until I see you in my next video, stay blessed, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe.